to sleep and believe yourself to be all alone. You're not really alone. Someone visits you to whisper in your ear. He whispers nightmares and tries to cause you to have sweet screams. He is the nightmare man, and he wants to hear you scream, wants to feed on your fears. You can always tell when that nightmare freak is around and standing right next to your bed, because he's whispering in your ear and causing you to travel through nightmare land, causing you to have nightmares. He is the nightmare man, and he lives to hear you scream. The more you scream, the faster he whispers. He feeds on your fears and your terror. He is the nightmare man. You probably caught glimpses of this man of fear. He is the movement you see from the corner of your eye when you jerk awake from a terrifying nightmare. But pray you never catch more than a glance, or it'll be the last thing you ever see, 'cause he'll drag you off to nightmare land, and you'll be there forevermore. That's the end of the stories. I want to do a quick rundown of what's coming up on KBLP the rest of the week. Tonight you have Scream Theater with Brooke and Nikki, or Mentis and the Insanity Queen, as I call them. They'll be having a special guest, Desiree. Tomorrow morning, you have Why the Blues with Cousin Dave. Tomorrow night, you have TWD with Ike Diaz and Patrick. Wednesday morning, you have a new show coming up called Rolling with the Oldies with Lisa. Wednesday evening, you have That's Jazz with Cousin Dave. Thursday night, you have Hair Mania with Lisa. And then Friday morning, I'll be back with Freaks in the Basement. I'm going to close out the show with a few songs. I decided to go with a little different take on the original Halloween theme. I decided to go with metal instead of the original theme. I think Brooke's playing the Halloween theme song tonight on Scream Theater. So I decided I was going to play the metal versions. And then I have the Halloween theme from Rob Zombie's version. I hope you enjoy. That's all for this show.
Michael Myers has come back to Haddonfield to kill.
Your